What's up, beautiful Aries? And here I am back again with your March 2020 energy reading. I'm back again after taking a little break for 2 months to do some soul searching and take some nurturing self-care time. I definitely needed that. So yeah, I'm back here. You can use this reading for your sun, moon, or rising, of course. If you don't like the sound of children, you definitely need to click off because my children are running around here and playing. You will definitely hear them singing, or they will bring me some toys every now and then. Maybe they won't, but sometimes they do. So yeah, if you don't like that, just click off. It would be strange for you to be here though, because I'm called Psychic Mom. So usually my children are at some point involved during the process. So yeah. And I'm not talking about that they're going to draw the cards. At times they do though, but so let's dive into your reading, Aries. I feel really happy in your energy. I feel really happy. I feel close to home. So I feel that you're either at a point where you really want to be, or you're just totally somewhere different than you used to be like a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And I kind of feel like you're really close to what you want in life, or what you thought you wanted in life, or there's just some breakthrough. I'm feeling really light and happy and joyful, and I see the sun there. Like when I'm looking out my window, I see the sun, but I also see this very big clouds, dark clouds moving away, and that's what I can actually feel for you. I'm hearing here also for some of you, Aries, the struggle is over, or the struggle is about to be transformed into something different, and I'm really excited for you about that. I really am. So let's see what we got for you here. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards. Oh yes, give me Aries March 2020 energy, please. Could be, it's of course a general reading, of course, people, don't forget that. Just take whatever resonates. Oh, I haven't dropped any cards for it. I think most of the signs this time around. Okay, let me see. Yes. And this one. Okay, yes, I like it. Okay, let me see. The first cards I got for you, beautiful Aries, is nothing will come of this situation. This is down a spec. This is like dirty card. So, see. Yeah, it's more like it. The card said nothing will come from the situation. Void, of course, moon. Then we got surrender to the divine. See, that's, I don't know. It feels really good to me looking at this. We got a full moon here. And then we got the North Nodes. Yes. We got step outside of your comfort zone. So yes. Oh yeah, of course, the rest of the cards. We got trust. I like this card very much. I don't even, these are, I don't know if these butterflies. It kind of makes me feel of a moth though. Feeling of a moth. Moth. I hope I pronounced it right. But we also got the blue flame. And here it says spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. Then we got karmic completion. Yes, that was what I was feeling already. And then we got self-love. And we got a burden. And we got the sacred space. Want to say hi?
Mama,
Wil je hi zeggen?
ik wil graag naar buiten in de tuin.
Zometeen. Zeg maar even hi.
Hi.
Yes. So yeah, we got burden, and I think I showed it already, but sacred space is the card that we got. So pas op, baby. What I'm feeling for you here is that I feel definitely that there is this very big completion of a cycle. Like I said, I saw the sun and I saw the dark moons, the dark clouds moving away, right? And I definitely feel that there is this cycle that's closing. There's this cycle that's changing. There's this completion. I almost want to say for some of y'all, there's this graduation of the last karmatic cycle that is now ending, and you're graduating. You made it out on the other side in a better way. You've learned a lot of the lessons that you needed to learn from the last cycles, from the last 10 years, from the last 20 years. And I feel that this is a very deep thing. There's a lot of things going on. I feel like heat coming through my neck. So I definitely feel like a lot of y'all cycles have to do with speaking your truth, speaking your voice, or letting yourself be heard, or letting yourself be seen in a way that's not too dominant, but also in a way that's being shown, that's being seen. You have been taking on a lot of burdens. Some of your Aries have been living a lifetime filled with burdens, or have been going through a lot of transformations, traumas, hardship, and now this is actually changing. You no longer have to be in a survival mode. This is a totally new area where you're going to like move into, and for some of y'all, it's kind of going to feel a little bit uncomfortable. And I feel like in this cycle, you definitely needed to learn to love yourself again. And I feel like you're in a much better space. Like I said before, I always want to say serene. That's the energy that I'm getting. I feel so peaceful. And I'm kind of feeling like, oh, I myself could use some of your energy because it feels calm. It feels ready for the next level. And I kind of feel like you've learned so many lessons already. And there's this component of self-love, self-care, trusting in your abilities, believing in yourself. You're viewing yourself from a totally different point of view. And I kind of feel like if you're now taking a little bit of a life view, or things coming to the surface from the past, you're thinking like, oh my God, did I do these type of things? Or did I think about things that way 3 years ago, or did I respond to situations, or there has been this you either responding from a survival mode, or you're just totally doing things differently now. You're no longer in survival mode, if that makes any sense, for most Aries. I know some Aries are still going through situations that they are in survival mode, but things are totally different now, or things are going to look a lot better. Oh, I feel I need to vacuum in a minute because this baby girl over here is walking around with a sandwich and breaking it all up. But yeah, I definitely feel like you're going to a better space, and you definitely need to trust yourself more. Yeah, you're needing to trust yourself. Ga ik praten? Ja, broodje, sandwich. Yeah. So I definitely feel like you need to trust yourself more. Now is the time to actually really integrate all the things that you have learned and take a moment back. Some of y'all need to take a break. Some of y'all need to make sure that you take a time out, or make sure that you get some rest to really integrate all this information on a soul level. And this might take you a couple of months, might take you even 6 months to a year to integrate all this stuff. Doesn't mean that you cannot do any stuff in the meantime. Doesn't mean that you can make any progress or take actions. But I feel like you need to slow stuff down a little bit and focus on maybe one or two things. There's definitely this new beginning here for you. Then nothing will come from this situation. I feel like this card is popping up for you though, because there might be a situation playing out that's connected to old karma, and you really shouldn't be responding to the situation, or you really shouldn't be getting yourself back into that old energy. I feel like it's important for you to surrender to whatever is happening and to trust that the universe will guide you where you need to be. We got the North Node here, and it says step out of your comfort zone. I definitely feel that this has to do with you needing to trust that you already came full circle, and anything and everything you're doing right now, it's really beautiful, it's really good, but you could do a lot better. You could do so much more. You have so much more potential than what you're doing at this point, and you need to stop playing it safe. I know your self-love needed to catch up for a moment, and now it has catched up for like you're here. It's here, and it might not be at the highest of the highest points yet. You could definitely get more like growth there, but I feel like you need to I hear educate yourself. So some of y'all need to educate yourself on moving forward and doing something new. And I definitely feel that there's this part of some Aries that have been already educating themselves. And I feel that you don't need to educate yourself, but you definitely need to, what's the word? Well, I'm not talking about educating. I'm talking about, it's not integrating also. Uitdagen. The Dutch word is uitdagen. I'm kind of lost here for a moment. Ebba? Ebba? Is it Ebba? I feel like you need to like trigger yourself to do more, right? I don't know why the word is like it's on the tip of my tongue, but yeah, pak het maar. I feel like there's this. You need to get into the adventure. Do some more stuff. Like trigger yourself to grow. Get outside of your comfort zone. Make sure that you're doing things that are. Creating new patterns, doing things that are creating new norms, doing things that are exciting, doing things that are helping you grow, helping you be a different and new person. I feel like with this card, it's actually talking about there's this. Yes, sorry, children. So yeah, I feel here that you're going through this portal, and this blue light is actually helping you. I kind of feel that you're being guided through this period of time. There are these new ideas coming to you. There's these new solutions, new ways of doing things. I also feel that with the sacred space energy here, a lot of y'all are working on either improving your home or looking for a better or bigger or new home. Some of y'all are doing some changes on your body or your physical appearance. And some of y'all are actually really looking to get pregnant, maybe with a new partner, or there's something new about the energy of the thought of getting pregnant. So maybe you thought about it for a time, then you stopped thinking about it, and now you're thinking about it again. Either way, it feels really good though for you to walk through this situation, walk through this portal, walk through this into this new life, into this new way of being. And I kind of feel like some of you Aries are still a little bit afraid to actually really believe in it. I kind of feel like you're thinking like, oh, if I believe in it or if I speak about it to somebody, it might not come true, or there might be this change of events happening. There might be something that's not like the way you wanted it, right? Interesting though. Let me see what else we got for Aries. I'm trying to get into a deeper layer of your energy, Aries, and trying to still keep it as general as possible, of course. What I'm seeing here, I'm seeing this necklace with all these beads on it. And you could think about it as a praying beads. It could be like from Buddhism, or it could be do I say Islam? I think they're doing beads. I think they're praying with beads too. But I'm not actually really saying that it has to be religious. It could be. There's this religious component to it, right? Because when I said it, I saw a rosemary crown. I don't know how to say it. The Catholic women wear it, or Catholic people wear it, and they pray with it too. So what I'm feeling here is I see you. What I'm seeing is you holding it and going beat to beat to beat to beat and saying some sort of mantra or praying or saying something to yourself. I kind of feel like you've been praying for something, or you're almost at the last beat. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I feel like you came. I feel like you came such a very long way. And now you're at the end of it. Again, it's kind of for me a symbol of completion. But I kind of feel like you have been praying yourself through this situation. You've been praying yourself through certain periods or phases of your life. And now you're at the end of this phase. And I kind of want you to think about the things that you've prayed for a very long time that are already here. Because I feel like a lot of these beats, prayers that you made on the beat, so to say, mantras, manifestations, that they are already here, and there's a lot that has already changed for you. And everything that you're praying for right now, either it will come to fruition or it will be something even better than that. I feel like some of y'all need to let something go in order to move forward, but some of y'all are really stubborn and not ready to let go. Aries stubborn? What? But I feel like some of y'all are really not ready to let that go, the situation, the person, the job, because you really want to make it work, because you don't want to have another failure failure. It's not really a failure, it's more so a lesson. It's more so you learning more about yourself, you learning more about what it is that you actually really want and what it is that you don't want. But I feel like some of y'all are too afraid to let go of the old in order to move forward. March will help you remind you of this. Okay, show us what March has to bring for Aries. Aries, thank you. Aries, thank you. Okay, the cards that I got for you. Beautiful Aries. We got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the King of Pentacles. We got the Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles here. But we also got behind it, like this came out, was the Tower cards. And then we also got the Queen of Wands. And we got the Page of Cups. What I'm seeing here for you is that you're almost there. You can take a breather. You should take it a little bit more slow. Like you should take some time off to enjoy life, to do things that you really like, to not be so really hard on yourself, to not constantly strive for a better job or upgrading yourself. That's a really good thing, of course it is. But you really should be taking your time. You really should be, I want to say calming your waters. You really should be taking more focus on enjoying yourself, right? And I feel like the more you relax, the more things that you want will really be drawn to you. I feel like you're I also feel that some of y'all are, I feel like a relationship here. I also feel like I need to address a relationship that's going through some changes. And again, I'm looking outside and I notice that there's these very big dark clouds that are becoming more lighter. One part of my window is like very, like almost black clouds, and the other part of my window on a totally different side has all these like lighter spots there. So what I'm definitely feeling is that some people are some Aries, beautiful Aries people are going through a transformation in their relationship, in the foundation of their relationship, and it's actually getting even more like better, right? And I'm not saying that you're in conflict the entire time or that there are really like a lot of bad things happening for you. I don't feel for most Aries that's really the case. Some Aries are figuring out that the relationship they're in is not really what they want. But for most Aries, I kind of feel like you're just working on your foundation, the foundation you've built together, and you see that there's some things. Either you came together in a totally different energy that you're both in right now, and you're just figuring out how to move forward from this in a way that you both will benefit. I hear upgrading, so I feel a lot of Aries are looking to upgrade or actually upgrading their personal relationships as well as their personal lives. What I'm also seeing here is that I kind of feel like you figured out a certain direction, or you feel there's this urge inside of you that's calling you to move into a certain direction. And I kind of feel like you either need to plan it out, map it out. I feel like you need to focus on what it is that you really want and how to get there. You see, the interesting thing is that you see this person that is ready to go on a journey, and this journey is going to a tower that's really like standing really stable. And then we got this tower here that was behind it. So I really feel that for some Aries, this means that you're going from a broken construction, a broken foundation, or something that is just like exploding or changing suddenly into a new direction, a new tower. And I feel that some of y'all are focusing on getting to a certain way or certain direction, or you have planned out how your life should look, and then you come there and all of a sudden it's actually not the tower you thought it was. So yeah, it could be going both ways, but I definitely feel that you already know which direction it is. There is this urge, there's this feeling inside of you. These children are like playing with things in the window and like, oh, but I feel like you already know. I feel that you already know, and I'm here, like I'm seeing here, he's so confident and he's betting his last dime upon it. Like he has all this money here and he drops it and he knows like with this dime I can get there. So I feel like you're very confident about it, even though like this tower moment, I kind of feel some of you all might, not some, a couple Aries might have sabotaged, self-sabotaged their relationship, and you are actually the one that created the breakdown of the foundation as it is. And some of you Aries are just really okay with the fact that things are playing out the way they're playing out, and there's this trust. Yeah. So I kind of feel like we're divided when it comes to Aries energy. Some Aries are in a place where they're healed a lot of their cycle, and some Aries are kind of vulnerable to repeating a pattern, especially with self sabotage. Then I really want you to remember. I'm gonna say it. Remember who the fuck you are. Yes, beep for the children. But remember who you are. What I'm getting here is, and it doesn't matter if I'm holding up the Queen of Wands. I'm not like, even if you're a man, remember who you are. If you're a man watching this, remember who you are. If you're a woman watching this, remember who you are. Because you got so much inside of you. And this self-love journey that you have been on, or getting to a place where you have more self-love, or where you just figure out like, oh, I have a couple of situations, relationships, and things in my life that are actually not up to point to how I want to be treated. Remember who you are. Remember that you can turn this entire thing around. You are empowered. You are the one making the decisions, calling the shots. You are fierce. You're sitting on a dragon. You're like Khaleesi, right? But you're also very vulnerable, and you're also very gentle, and you're also very, very nurturing. So make sure that you tap into both of your sides, like the powerful, strong goddess that you are, but also the gentle, loving mother. Like tap in all of those sides, and make sure that you make decisions that are based on what it is that you want. We got the Page of Wands here, and I really want you to remember that life is your canvas. You can sing whatever song you want to sing. You can paint life whatever way you want to paint it. This is your life, and things can go into whatever direction you choose to bring them into, right? So yeah, I feel like you're going to a beautiful I feel like transformation. I wanted to use a different word, not metaphor, metamorphosis. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. See, it's so interesting because I was just standing up because my daughter dropped something and she really wanted me to get it, and I know that she wouldn't be stopping crying and asking for help, my baby daughter, unless I got it for her. So I just pressed the pause button and picked it up, and I was standing up, and I walked to her and I got back, and I felt this turmoil energy, like, oh my god, now I need to start again. And then I just sat down, I stepped into your energy, and straight away I just felt this ease again. So I really feel like this is a month, March is a month for you that is going to have you looking at things in totally different ways. So yeah, let's see what else the month of March has to bring for Aries, and what we need to focus upon, or what we need to remember, know, just whatever message is coming through for you. So yeah, I feel like you will be very inspired. You feel very inspired by your own story or by your own journey. I feel like you had to deal with somebody either gossiping about you or talking. Oh, I'm hearing talking smack about you. So I don't know why it comes through like that. But I feel like somebody has been talking about you, and I feel like this is either a friend or a family member. I kind of feel like they're talked about you, or they're talking about the old you and not the new you, not who you really are right now. I feel like you need to burn some bridges though, beautiful Aries. I feel like it is time to get away from people that are on a very low vibrational energy and that haven't been shifting out of that vibration, or that are still talking about a lot of other people. People that are constantly gossiping about other people are not the type of people you want to be around. And also I feel here, be very mindful with who you let close into your circle. You might think that you're getting ahead or you're connecting with somebody and it feels good in a certain way, but it's people, I feel a couple, I don't know why, I feel a couple of people in 2010 have came into your life that are wearing a mask of righteousness, is what I'm hearing. A mask of what does that mean? A mask of righteousness, or like they're all dead, or like they're are at a certain level where they're actually really not at yet. And I feel that you need to be very mindful of who you trust with your treasures and your magic, is what I'm hearing. Not everybody, yes, you can see it by who feels drawn to them. So if you have this people that are person that's connected to you, and this person is only attracting people that are very negative or low vibrational, or a lot of people that are negative and low vibrational, there is something there that you need to pay attention to. I'm not saying cut them off straight away, but there's look for the patterns, look for the feelings that you got from this person or from these people from the get-go, right? If you felt like in the very first beginning that you met them, the very first couple of weeks, what are the most dominant energies that came forward for you? And even though this, like, people change and people like grow, there is this energy there that I feel like this person or this somebody might be pretending to be something that they're not, and it might be actually really filled with hate or anger or low vibrational energy. At least I feel I don't know why, but I feel like you have to do it, you're dealing with somebody or getting in. Okay, so either you're getting into a relation. I see you stepping into a boat with someone. So I see you stepping into a boat with someone and trying to work with someone or trying to start a relationship with someone. It could be a friendship, could be a love relationship, could be a work relationship, could be any type of relationship. And I see you stepping in a boat with this person, and then this person is pretending to either tell you to know how to navigate the wild waters of the sea because they've been there before. But either way, I see there's holes coming into the ship, coming into the ship. And then I see, you know, this image, I think that's a meme. I see there's this meme of the new generation where there are, I think, four people on a boat, two people are laughing at the boat is like shifting, right? And there's these two people like trying to get out of the boat, trying to put all the water out. The holes are their side, right? And they are with these buckets throwing out the water. And then on the other side of the boat, because the boat has tipped almost like this, there are two other people laughing at them. And that's the energy that I'm picking up on here. I feel that there's a ship. The ship might be, this boat might be sinking eventually. And there's no life jackets on board, is what I'm hearing. So you need to be very mindful. So this is only for you if you kind of feel that there's somebody in your life that you feel there's something very off about them, or something doesn't resonate, or they tell you that there's someone that they're really not, or they have this way of talking. It's just strange. I don't know. There's just something fishy about it. And yeah, you need to burn some of those bridges. I feel like you need to figure things out. You need to let it like move its course, right? You will get out of the situation, but this person comes in only to take. They want something from you, your magic, your network, your net worth. It could be anything. They're just there to take things from you and spread like negative things, negative energy. I'm thinking about the rat and the mouse energy of bringing sickness and bringing destruction there. Like you see, they're eating all the good. They're eating of the apples of the. They're just like, this is not what you need in your life right now. But that comes with a lesson though, because you really want to move into a new period, a new time, new energy. You're completing this cycle, and because the universe really wants you to know if you are ready to complete this cycle. That's why these people are here. Are you really ready to complete this cycle? Are you really ready to move into the new you? And if you are ready to move into the new you, it means that you need to connect to people on a, I don't want to say higher level, because I don't want to say it doesn't mean that, I'm not saying that you're on a low level, because you're really not. I'm talking about people that talk the talk and walk the walk. I'm talking about, like, you're not gonna get like okay, some of these, like, you have these witches, right? People that are all totally into witches, and witches that help you manifest money and finances and abundance. So there's this meme, or this conversation, I think it was a conversation, where a woman said, like, how is everybody going to witches for abundance spells while these witches are poor themselves? They have a poor mindset, they have a poor life way of being, right? And that's what I'm feeling for you too. Don't get your bike fixed at the baker. Don't bring your phone to get it like fixed at the nurse's station or the doctor, right? But there's this person in your life that's pretending to know how to fix bikes and how to fix phones, that is actually not really able to do that. That's what I'm just getting for you. So it could be in any field, though. Just be very mindful of this person. I'm not saying that you're straight away going to, like, you're not on open seas yet with this person. Okay? So your ship is not sinking yet. There's still enough people available. You're just like leaving the shore a little bit, if that makes sense, right? You just stepped on board with this person. That's the energy that I'm getting. Ooh, then I got a couple of cards falling out. We got this card, we got this card, and we got this card. What is telling me actually here? This was the first card to come out. I feel like there are some blessings on the way. You are very stable and strong. You are very stable and strong. Oh, interesting. You're very stable and strong, and I feel like this person that's coming into your life or that's in your life might be connected to you either to your past or has some similarities to some old family members or family patterns. And you want to see this person in a very good light because they either been through a lot, or you feel sorry for them, or there's this energy of you able to step into their shoes or able to like look at them in a certain way. And I kind of feel like, how interesting is that there's a boat here though. So I definitely feel here that's taking a risk. So if you're stepping on board with this person and moving forward with this person, this boat is actually facing, if I'm looking at it, it's facing the future. So if you're stepping on board with this person, you're facing going down with the ship with this person. So it might not be as good for you to take a risk. And for other people, if I'm putting the person aside, what I'm seeing here is that there is this situation in your family or from family patterns that you're facing. It could be a challenge, could be an obstacle, and you're ready to move forward from it. You're ready to move into a different space. Your head, you're trying to get above obstacle thinking, get above challenges, and think with a more clear mind. And the only way to do it is to move forward or to remove yourself from the situation. Right now is the time for you to actually really take a risk and move forward. This is the end of a cycle, and if you don't make the right decision, I kind of feel like it can cost you some. I'm not saying it's going to be earth-shattering. I'm not saying it's going to be earth-shattering, but I feel like it's definitely not going to be really pleasant feeling for you, and I kind of feel like it's going to cost you either energy, time, but you will gain a lesson. So it's not for nothing, but it could be avoided. Yeah, you're definitely dealing with someone that's not who they say they are. They are manipulative. They are trying to get their ways. They're trying to steal something. Mask. How? I'm not making this up, right? So you're definitely dealing with someone that's having a mask on and it's not able. You can't trust this person, right? And this person is trying to work with you, or this person is like from your church, or it's on the work field, or it's something with this person connecting to you. Could be you're sharing something. I feel like you need to get out of the box. It could be having to do with providing for yourself, and you need to protect your name. You need to protect whatever it is that's yours. Look into this person better, deeper. There's some new clues coming to the surface, some new information coming to the surface for you, and I feel like in the end you will reap the fruits of your labor, and this person will not be able to steal from you, or will not be able to get your ideas. And if they do, there are new ideas and new ways of thinking, where you got them from, right? Stop with the lack thinking. Stop with the lack thinking. There's this enormous amount of knowledge and information that's inside of you, and creativity and love that's inside of you, just be mindful of this person. You will definitely, either you already connected to this person, well, you're already connected to this person, but something might come up in the month of March, or something might have come up already. But I just want you to be really mindful. You're going in such a good direction. Don't let this person bring you to a space where you really don't want to be. Right? You already climb out of that energy, and now to get back at that situation. So I'm really not making this up. Okay, be mindful. Okay, I'm getting a little bit emotional because I really feel like you've put in so much work. I really don't want you to be tricked. I really don't want you to hang around with people that are actually really just stealing your energy, or are really like negative, or really like not who they really say that they are. So there's definitely some betrayal energy. There's definitely someone with not the same intentions as you stepping into the boat, and they are purposely trying to get you in a certain situation, try to get something from you, and you should just politely decline. And I feel like as soon as you decline, new offers will come to you, or new people will come to you, or you will get some help. Yeah, so yeah, this is your reading, beautiful Aries. I really want to thank you for your patience, time, and energy with the baby's hair. Sending you so much love and good energy, and have a beautiful March. I'm rooting for you. Like, I'm here. I'm going to put Aries energy into my I'm going to put Aries energy into my prayer box and my healing box, and so that you will get some of that loving energy and clarity. And I just really, yeah, I want to send you a lot of love. Thank you for your likes, subscribes, and good energy, and I wish you a beautiful month of March. Bye.